Namaskaram friends. So in this video I am going to talk about ideas. When we see machines, when we see new technology, when we see architecture, when we see different things which are made by human, when you go to the core of each and everything, the idea is coming from the nature. For about, let's say, technology, CRISPR-Cas9 technology, which is used for gene editing, its idea came from the bacteria, which uses the same technology in the same manner by it like a natural defense mechanism. When you see any aeroplane, that idea making an aeroplane is come from our birds. When you see any architecture, that idea come from the thought of a human being about, let's say, if you talk about temples, then building a huge or complex temple, idea about it is come from the mind of the human being about how how home of God should be, how complex it should be, how it's simple should be, in which manner should be. When you build any building for yourself, you also take care about your, let's say, what about your priorities, about your health and whatnot. So idea about everything is come from the nature. You are also a product of the nature. So basically any building is directly created by the creator, but you become a mediator in between. Like a plant, we do not made plant, so it is directly made by the creator. We directly made by the creator, but any building is indirectly made by the creator because we made that and we are the product of the creator. So building, because you can say indirectly. But when you look at the whole creation, every physical object, okay, every physical object like sun, moon, satellites, human beings, other species like plants, animal, bacteria, fungi, monera, every types of life species, 8.4 billion species, and every animate and inanimate object like air, water, soil, fire, space, rocks, geographical region, types of sphere, biosphere, lithosphere, cryosphere, all this, like the whole creation, when you look at it, it is made by the creator. And when you want to, you can say, build anything, you have to look the core of everything. When you look your core, you found the God. When you look the core of any plant, you found the, you can say, God or creator. That means paying attention from any smallest object to any largest object, creator is present in every creation. Without creator, creation ceases to exist. Okay. So in, like say, on daily basis we read newspaper, we read we solve problem. So the core idea about each and everything is we have to understand the core of each and every creation, and that is creator in different form. So it is like debate going on in the world is God is one. No, God is infinite number of God, and we make the God, we make the temples, we make the, you can say, sculptures, we make the idea of, let's say, a tree is a god, bird is a god, rock is a god, because we perceive that energy in that manner. Energy of the whole creation is throbbing within us, throbbing within any animal, any plant, any flower, anywhere in any rock. So the energy of the whole cosmos is same. So if we, you can say, understand and perceive the energy of any life form, any animate or inanimate object and link it with the energy of the creation, we understand that everything is connected. Everything is connected in a very sophisticated way, and same energy is present everywhere. Same energy is present everywhere. And if you want to know, you can say, the core of the creation, you can know it by understanding yourself. Let's say I am a human being, so I experience that, you can say, creator within me by using my machine. But let's say I am a plant, so I experience so let's say I am a plant, so I experience the creator within me by experience my whole mechanism. Let's say I am an insect, all 8.44 million life form and inanimate object, everyone is capable of experiencing the God, and you are also capable of finding God everywhere in each and every particle, because that same energy is present everywhere and God is present in everything. Okay, so people may give different names like God, Allah, Bhagwan, Vaheguru and whatnot, but basically when you understand the core of it, that means the idea is same, creator and creation. by on you can say on existential basis we are same, but on culture, on social, on economic and political basis we divided ourselves. But if any human being try to understand the core of everything, they reach to a point that creator and creation present everywhere, in every, you can say, from beginning to end, from beginningless to endless, in time, in, you can say, in darkness, in light, in sound. Okay, you heard the sound of the birds, you heard my sound, you heard sound of vehicle. God in present in everywhere. In, you can say, people talk about dust or people talk about garbage. God is also present in that. When it is present in each and every cell, each and every atom, each and every particle, then anything made out of it, God is automatically present in it, or you can say a good term is creator. So when, let's say, I want to solve, you can say, if I want to cure any disease, I have to make any medicine. So the idea of recognizing that disease, that means that of the disease occurring in our bodies, we using machine, and that machine take idea of how, in which, you can say, in which animal, in which plant, and in which life form, and in which inanimate object you want to apply that technology. Like crane used for cutting or destroying the rocks, so that type of machine is made for that. Machines, small like a scissor and different machine are for making, for cutting human body. So that evolve different types of idea. But idea is the core of any idea is come from the nature, come from the creator. That's why in every lecture I talk about creation and creator present everywhere. Whatever you think of, whatever you talk of, whatever you do, whatever you not do, creator is present in everywhere, in every sound, in every physical, non-physical dimension, in every activity, in every breath, in every, you can say, heartbeat. Everywhere it is present. That means we know that at each and every moment infinite things are happening. Okay, and when you go to the core of time, we have no idea. We know that it is eternal. That means from the time immemorial, it is, time is going on, and at each and every moment infinite things are happening. So when you collect a data about everything, you have a, you can say, numerous amount of things happening on each and every moment. So if you want to know that, and if you want to understand that, meditation is a good tool, good technology. By using that, you understand everything, and whatever is needed in the world, just solve that problem, and do not, you can say, disturb the ecosystem, biodiversity of the creation, because everything is happening in a proper, in a good manner. Just a small, you can say microbe, or you can say small insect in the human mind, and they create a havoc in the world, or in the whole world, like war. Okay, like discrimination on the basis of religion, on the basis of political, on the basis of economy, on the basis of social, on the basis of war, on the basis of, let's say, people fight on, in, you can say, infinite number of issues. But we have an, you can say, more than we have infinite number of area also on which we combine and solve the problem. So we have to become a part of the solution, not to become the part of the problem, because we have a limited amount of time. So we do not have, we have, you can say, it is a very, you can say, bad life if we waste our whole time on fighting or on creating problems. We have to solve problems, and we have to live a peaceful and good life on this planet. Not only you, every life form, every inanimate and inanimate object. And for that, we have to spread the knowledge in the whole world that everything is union. Whole creation is one energy. Whole creation is, whole sound is, when you go to its core, it's one. From that, dimensions are infinite, but the core of everything is same. In terms of sound, my sound, sounds of birds, sounds of trees, sounds of grass, sounds of water, sounds of everything is sound. Different sounds of each and every human being is different, and any human being produce different sounds. But when you go its core, it is everything, every sound is connected, and you combine it on a basis of, let's say, sound, and then differentiate it on the basis of different sounds. In terms of time only, time is eternal, time is same, but it's not same for every human being, not same for every life form. So the core of everything is one. That's why we call it the union is the solution of every problem. And when we divide it, Division is also good if it is for your benefit, but it is bad if it, you can say, act like an obstacle in the path of growth. So we have to understand everything in the perspective of ourselves as well as in the perspective of the well-being of the humanity, and tell human being and you can say create a sacred space where every life form, every animate and inanimate objects live a good life. I found this concept in temples. When you go to temples, that you can say space is very energetic, very sacred space, and there plant, animals, flowers, human beings, even rock are very energized and all live a good full-fledged life. So we do not have to make any place sacred, we have to make the whole creation a sacred, so that the whole inanimate, animate, from human being to plant to animals to rock to air to water to soil, whatever you think of, physical, non-physical, time, everything, human being perceive it and understand it using their mind. And for that, if you have to keep your mechanism in a good state, then only you understand yourself as well as the higher energy which are present in the whole cosmos. Many people do not realize it, do not recognize it, because they do not keep their mechanism in a good state. If you keep your mechanism in a good state, then only you perceive the higher dimension of life, higher dimension of energy. Everything, whatever you think of, whatever you want to know, is present in the creation. Only thing required is make your mechanism in a good state, so that you are not facing problem like downloading and then crashing. Like when you have a good software, then we are capable of downloading high amount of data, but if not, then we faces problem. That's why if our mechanism in a good state, then we are able to download the data of the whole creation, from the first to last, before, first, after the last, and also the present, that means past, present, future. So for that we have to make our mechanism in a good state. Through that only we are able to solve problem in the world and able to you can say understand and perceive the other dimensions of life and other dimension of the creation. So I hope you love this video, love this lecture. Namaskaram. Thank you.